I was having a moment, Kate. What? I was having a moment. I was on. I was just. I could feel it. I could feel the rhythm.
Did you guys miss us? It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since we've been on.
2 very long but probably amazing weeks.
We have missed you guys. Oh my goodness. Haven't we?
The question is, did they miss us?
No. I'm going to say
probably not. We're those people that are back on your Sunday nights because you have nothing better to do than watch us.
And we took a poll that there were mostly, remember, it was mostly introverts. So
we're your introvert capital of the world. So all of you tonight that are home because you like being home by yourself, we are here to help you get through your evening by yourself. We ultimately want to provide you the opportunity so that you don't have to talk to anybody. You can just listen to us talk. We
have some of those too.
Yes, we are your introvert family. But what's going on, everybody? It has been a little bit. Good to see all of you back. Sister Cheryl from New Mexico, thank you.
It's so good to see you, Sister Cheryl.
Welcome back. Oh, everybody, to be honest with you, we're kind of, I don't want to say nervous, but we're a little apprehensive because with the start and stop we've got going on.
Yes.
And then with summer, and the weather was amazing today. And we're just taking it easy. Right now we're trying to do it consistently every week. A couple weeks ago, we had some power issues. Yes, we are back, Brian. We are back. This is not a mirage. Sister Doolin says she missed us. So, Sister Doolin, you are our one fan. Thank you. Although Esteban did say he's an extrovert, but he loves being here. So, thank you, thank you, Esteban.
Thank you.
But we know the weather's getting nice. We know everyone's getting tired of COVID, so you're not stuck at home as much.
No.
So, we understand that you have a plethora of options on Sunday night. So, we're not sure where that leaves us, but we're here in case you're bored at home. No, it's joking. We'll do this as long as, I know it sounds funny, but we're going to do this as long as Jesus says do it, whether that's this week or every week. And honestly, we try to approach that. However, because of summer and because of the fact there's a lot going on, we're going to try to condense it a little tighter and not be as long. We usually do about an hour. So we're going to try to shoot for that 30 to 40 minute mark. We'll see where it goes. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. So you and your dad, we appreciate your support. Oh,
hi, Kim.
We are.
It's good to see you on here.
We're back. I don't know if we're back and better than ever. We're back.
No, we are back and better than ever.
If we're back and better than ever by faith. We talked about today.
Yes, we did talk
coming
about
out of
faith. That
hopeless box. Speaking faith.
Yes.
So we're coming out of that box of hopelessness. Anyways, thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit tonight. We do have we started it a month ago.
It was a month?
Yes. Because we started a month ago. Then we have Sister Cheryl, I can't even read that comment. I can't even read it. I will let my wife.
She is my one
She
fan.
is. She's got your back. Sister
does.
Cheryl has your back.
Sister Cheryl has my back.
So,
she does.
We started this a month ago. Yes, that was kind of hard. I was actually, you might end up coughing up a lung here in a second. Good Lord. It like thundered the microphone. We started this a month ago, and then the week after that, we had our 1 year anniversary. Yes, and then the week after that, we were going to start it, but we had the power issues here. And if y'all remember the one right at home we did where we kept losing connection, we restarted like 14. We're going to try, Kelsey. I'm
glad you're on here.
Yes, we had that issue where it kept kicking off, and like that one night, I literally needed to have a Jesus moment. So we started having some glitches with the thunderstorms that was happening on that Sunday night. So we decided not to deal with that. So we had Sunday night. Then last week, we had Easter, and we took off Easter. So we have had.
We weren't. No, wait a minute, because you need to clarify that we weren't just taking off Easter. We were trying to allow many of those of you that had plans
right.
to spend time with your family or friends or whatever. So it's not like we just took off.
Correct.
But we did it so that everyone could have, because obviously we know things are opening up, people are being vaccinated, there's more opportunities, it's not as
True.
So restrictive. And so we were trying to, because last year's Easter, who was it that we were speaking with last Easter? It was a little depressing.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
So we're trying this year not to completely hoard it, because we do understand, we're not trying to take up your time, but we do understand that things are opening back up. We have a little bit more freedom, especially for those of you that live in Maryland. Now, other states, a lot have operated as normal, but Maryland hasn't. So it wasn't that we were just trying to take off.
No, I mean, yeah, we're trying to be.
So we were trying to be considerate of you all as well.
So all that being said, we were trying to.
Hey, I never talk. You guys never hear me talk. I don't talk much.
I wasn't saying
I
that
sit here and
negative.
smile, and so it's okay if I say a few
I'm
words.
sorry, Sister Cheryl. She rushed home to watch us, and we weren't there. So.
Oh, Sister Cheryl, that's heartbreaking.
But we're back.
I'm sorry. Yes, we are.
So
Just for you.
We're going to do
Oh.
the Bible character bracket, but we're going to take it nice and easy because it's too much to condense. And I did not realize how hard it was to try to rate biblical characters. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to do it in a minute. However, because it's been a while, we need a moment here because it's been several weeks and we always like to do this. We need an emoji check-in.
Yes.
To see where we are. So based off emojis or a series of emojis, could you please tell us how the last couple weeks have been going for you?
Yeah.
Based off your expressions of emojis. So let's see how creative you can be. You can use one emoji or, well, there you go. Kathy's here for the show, okay, for you. So based off emojis, can you tell us, take the last couple weeks. We haven't seen you guys in the last couple weeks. So where are we in the last couple weeks? Based off emojis, or maybe a series of emojis. Maybe you have a smile and a crying and a smile and a crying. Maybe you've just been all over the map. Maybe you just, Bailey says
Bailey.
yes, because Bailey
Yes.
graduated. Everyone give a ride at home.
Yes. Woohoo!
A ride at home. Kareem Bennett.
Yes, hey Kareem, congratulations, by the way.
For what?
I think they're having another child.
Kareem, are we...
I think we are.
By the way, Kareem, I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I know you've been through a lot.
Oh, John,
and it's good.
You're on.
It's good.
Oh, Jacqueline gives a thumbs up. Leanne.
Kareem has been...
Kim, I love yours too.
Kim has had a lot of stuff happen this last week. Christine Keller, is that a bat? No, that's one of the hands up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I thought that
Kelsey,
was...
that's... Oh, yes.
Esteban has been in Hawaii, so his emojis do not count. Esteban, your emojis don't count. Take your little sunshine and your little...
and he's been out west, so like Hawaii
no. Take it. James with the, of course, motorcycle, and Kathy has been packing.
Yes. So excited for you guys, by the way. So excited.
Kareem, I'm glad to see you are feeling better.
Yes.
I know it's been a long bout for you.
But yes, they have another edition.
Nice.
And they do. You guys produce beautiful children.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Joe Bickley's head is exploding.
Oh no, Joe.
Oh, Becky, I've got to know the face. Wait a minute. Sharon Kavanaugh is on a roller coaster?
No, I think just her. It's been a roller coaster.
I need to know, were you riding a roller coaster or
No,
has life been a roller
Yes,
coaster?
life has been a roller coaster.
Well, she could be riding a roller coaster. Sharon's a
Where's
sneaky
she
one.
gonna ride a roller coaster?
New Hampshire has roller coasters, I'm sure. They have everything else there, sleigh bells and sleigh rides. I need to know this. Is this a actual roller coaster or a... Oh, Kareem's having a boy.
Yay!
Nice. And Sharon is actually coming back stronger with another roller coaster emoji. So I think she's trying to tell me she's been riding.
Cody.
Sharon, have you been riding a roller coaster or has it been a roller coaster?
Oh, yay.
I'm gonna
say it's been a roller coaster.
A lot of awesome stuff happening here at Ride Home. We got people graduating.
Yes.
We got people moving. We got people riding roller coasters. We have people barely making it through Monday and Tuesdays.
I know, Becky. I'm
we have
sorry.
people having babies. We have everything
It's
happening tonight.
wonderful.
And then, Kate, it's you and me.
And it's wonderful.
That was so not convincing. You can't sit there to people.
Yeah, see.
Oh.
Life is up and down.
Okay. I thought she was on a roller coaster because, Sharon is, she rides Harleys. She raced Dan and beat Dan on motorcycles.
You said give an emoji for how your life has been the past few weeks.
But she could be giving an emoji based off of a roller coaster. That might have been the highlight of her last 2 weeks. I mean, I thought that could be the case.
Okay.
I don't know. Sharon she always surprises me.
Yes, Jan Breckenridge. All of your travels in sunshine.
And Jan is surfing. I want to pay to see Jan surfing.
She's not.
Jan is surfing. Sharon's riding roller coasters and Jan is surfing.
She went to the beach.
No, I think Jan is surfing and Sharon is riding roller coasters.
Surfing.
I would pay money. Please. I would pay, Jan. I mean, we could have a right at home auction right now. Who would willing to pay what money to see Jan surf? And Sharon ride a roller coaster on the same day.
Of course, I could. Yes.
That's not a big deal for Sharon.
Yes. I'm sure she would skydive, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jan is riding. I think she's trying to subliminally tell us she was surfing.
What would be your emoji? I'm going to go with the crazy face for mine. Like the.
I got to see what emojis are available to me.
We don't have that time.
Time out. Talk amongst yourself for a second. I got to see what the emoji would be.
Andrew Persad is on here.
What's up, man?
Hello. It's good to see you. Through the screen. Aw, Jean. Oh, good. Jean has had a good few weeks. That's awesome, you guys.
I think Andrew's had Andrew Prasad's having a laughing few weeks, or is he just laughing? I don't really have an emoji that really
expresses. He laughed and said, "We are the best. Y'all are the best." Okay, this is taking way too long.
Kate, because there's a lot of choices here that could express myself.
Well, you literally don't have to go through all of them. You can just do one.
Kate,
just choose one.
I'm trying to be thorough in my emotional state. Okay? Is there like I probably would go with the sunshine with the cloud, because it's been partly cloudy. So every once in a while the sun peeks through, but then I get a lot of cloud cover. So it depends. So I'm gonna go with
I'm just gonna go with the crazy face of the.
I'm gonna go with the partly covered sun with the partly covered clouds. That's sort of been where I'm at.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. See, Sam, that was mine. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with that.
That's what Sam says for you.
So
for those of you that are just tuning on, we asked, because we always like to, it's been a few weeks since we've been on with you guys for various reasons, and we were asking those of you that could give some emojis of how your weeks have been in these last few weeks. So just to kind of sum up for those that may not know. So,
Sister
hi, Tanya.
Cheryl. Sister Cheryl is in rare form already. We haven't even been on for 10 minutes. Oh, we've been. She's Kim. Now that's the bet.
Kim Weitzel. Yes.
She wins.
Yes.
It's the day when you go outside and that sunshine's going.
Or you guys last week. I don't know if for those of you that really enjoyed the weather last week, Easter.
I'm trying to remember. Was it nice?
It was nice. It was beautiful. Everyone, like our neighborhood, everyone was just standing outside, just enjoying the sunshine. It was just nice. It was.
Ugh.
Kathy, I love it. That's your emoji.
There you go. I can just. It's a natural reaction. I will say though, Kim, good. I think if you live in Maryland, now I can't speak for anybody else. Maryland, the spring is just like you made it to the finish line of winter.
Well, it was so nice today when we were on small group with one of our groups. You could hear one of the people were in the background in the sunshine. You could hear the birds chirping, and it was just, it was so
we did small group, and there was one particular family that were out on their beautiful back patio, sun shining, beautiful wind blowing. I'm like, you can't talk about Jesus right now. It's way too nice.
Oh, but it was perfect. The sun was shining on them. And you could hear, as they're talking and sharing, you could hear the birds chirping. It was just, it was nice. We were indoors, but it was okay. It just, to hear those birds, it was beautiful.
Yes.
So, happy to hear that everyone, for the most part,
has survived.
Or it's been more positive than negative. It has. So.
Something about that vitamin D works out.
It does, you guys. Sunshine. Oh, it just refreshes you. So,
it does.
Anyway.
And I think, honestly, on a serious note, we're all cooped up so much inside because there's really no place to go that when you're able to get outside, especially now, I don't know how you are.
Or at least for us Marylanders.
Yeah, you just cherish it more, I think, because it just feels so good.
It does. Like a warm hug.
Yeah, it does. Cody says even nice in Massachusetts, so.
Oh, good.
It's even nice up in Massachusetts. You know it's getting nice.
So glad to hear that. But he said it dropped today, so.
Anyways, Wilma Riggleman, how are you doing?
Hello.
What's happening? Thank you for stopping by. So, should we get to this?
Sure.
Okay. So, in case you weren't on a couple weeks ago, we're going to have a little fun. Not that this is official, but it was just something to we have discovered. Good Lord. Oh, Jeff Smith! We officially circled back around to Jeff Smith.
Oh, we would so come to Texas, Jeff. We miss your family so much.
Because all your exes live in Texas? Is that why you reside in Tennessee? I couldn't pass it up. Little George Strait.
Okay.
Ba-dum, bam, bam.
It's good to see you. Give your wife a big hug for us. We love her
yes.
so much.
But so what we were going to do, since Right at Home, what we end up doing at Right at Home, one of the things we like to do is sort of settle debates. We like to go back and forth. We have debated everything from Coke to Pepsi, pancakes to waffles, Scrapple to bacon. We've had a lot of
not just food though.
Food.
Well, safe.
We've done a lot of stuff. Vacation spots, tradition, Christmas traditions. We've done a lot of discovering. So we thought, what a better option than to do a Bible character. Hey, Esteban, we are walking by faith. Get thee behind me, Satan. Not today. I need my not today Satan shirt. We're trying, okay? We are trying.
You know him too well, Esteban. Oh, that's funny.
Have we actually set on any debates? Not really, Joe, but we're good. I don't know if we actually settle debates, but we sure like to have them.
Yes, we do.
So the best way to settle a debate is a good old-fashioned single elimination tournament. So we figured the best way to do that and have a little fun was let us come. Bailey says this is actually official. Yes. See, Jared, I agree with you. We don't settle, but we do create. So we've created the ultimate, trying to come up with 64 Bible characters that we can determine which one is the most important and relevant today. Apart from Jesus, because ultimately,
yes, he's number one.
That wouldn't have been a fair tournament.
Yeah.
So the way we did this is, to make it fair, we divided it up between Old Testament and New Testament. And each side has two 16-character brackets. So 16 characters will play out tonight and then come back and do another 16 characters. And then the two winners will pit off, and that will be our Old Testament winner. And then we'll do the same thing in the New Testament. And then the Old Testament will fight the New Testament to death. And whoever comes out winning is the one we will crown. I don't know if it's not official, Bailey. I just think it would be interesting because the thing that we discovered was all of us have a unique perspective. And what relates to you may not relate to me. And it was just something interesting because we've done a lot of goofy stuff on here. Dorcas is not there, Joe. I did not have room for Dorcas.
Funny, Joe. She was the first thing I thought of.
So, we do have the official part one of the Old Testament tonight. So we're going to do this, have a little fun, see where it goes. It's not official, guys. We're not. But I will say, I am interested to hear some takes because unless Paul wins, here we go.
My thoughts.
Okay, we got a lot of Dorcas. We got a lot of Dorcas. So what we're going to do is we're going to have two names. They're going to kind of go, and you're going to tell us which one.
Jean says Sister Nadine wants Dorcas.
I can't bring Dorcas back. This is true, Jerry. It's so true. This is not official, but it's official to us tonight. We're going to settle this. So what we did was I thought it would be easier than this. It was actually quite hard. So I know there's going to be a lot of debate about.
No, this is good though. This is really good.
Why is it good?
Because for most of us, there's been one elite person aside from Jesus that would be good to finally hear what everyone's perspective is, because for those that have been a part of Antioch for a long time, there's one particular person that always wins. And so
Besides Jesus,
yeah. Well, I thought I had said that.
We just always to make sure that's
Jesus.
Good.
So it would just be good to hear opinions, especially,
yes.
I mean, from everybody, but because us Antiochers, it's been one particular person. So it would just be very interesting to hear and to see
Correct.
who it ends up being.
Some of these I think will be no-brainers. However, it's interesting. Jeff, we'll catch you up here in a minute, man. Just hang in there. We have a very big cry for Dorcas.
Joe says whoever wins can be Antioch West's mascot.
Oh, God, this could be rough. I think the cool thing about this was sort of looking at this from...
says, does Bishop Wright count as a Bible character?
He just missed the cut. Anyways,
hi,
so
Angela.
we're going to try to make this quick because some of these are no-brainers, but it will be interesting if we get a little farther tonight. Some of this will actually get interesting in that. And I'd like to, seriously, either share your opinion a little bit, give us your opinion. Some of these will absolutely be cakewalks, but other ones, they'll spark some debate. And I know some of you will be confused or upset with my... Dorcas can be a wild card. If someone pulls a hammy, Dorcas is in. I'm just letting you know right now. If someone pulls a hammy, Dorcas is in. I'm putting Dorcas in, but right now, they're going to just be the alternate in case of injury. Okay, so anywho, we'll put the names up there, and then some of these will be no-brainers, but one of the reasons we're doing this, honestly, is to sort of show diversity among all this. It's a little goofy, but there's also, I think, a cool side to this because we are a family. That's what we do here. And a lot of it is everybody, it's been amazing to get to know all of you through this last couple of months, actually a year now, to get to know you. So what's really cool is to be able to kind of hear your perspective on some of this stuff as well. Because I think some of you might make compelling arguments. So, Sister Cheryl's wearing us out tonight. Sister Cheryl, you're in a rare mood tonight. That's that New Mexico sunshine. So, all right, here we go.
Y'all are making me laugh.
First matchup, really easy. This is in the Abraham bracket. Is Abraham, the 1 seed, versus Rahab, the 16 seed. I feel like this is a shoe-in. However...
How did you pair those two?
Because Rahab is... Because 16 is like the bottom, towards the bottom. But I really feel like Rahab has...
You put Rahab at the bottom?
Of this bracket.
Okay.
Are you already... we haven't even got started and you're already knocking me out of my... This was difficult.
I thought we were... Okay.
The tournament committee has spoken. These are the seeded. We actually have... Here's the thing about this.
Okay, sorry.
I believe Abraham should win, but you cannot dismiss the power of Rahab's story.
Okay, we're getting votes.
Right. I feel like Abraham's going to crush her. But here's the problem. Here's why Rahab is a sneaky one. Because Rahab got into the lineage of Jesus Christ. This is a powerful story. So I feel like Abraham wins, probably by a good margin, but we have a lot more Rahab. And obviously Abraham is such a strong candidate here. But Rahab, such a powerful character that's extremely... I'm sorry, all you Rahab fans. It looks like she's going to be eliminated. Rahab, thank you for playing tonight. Appreciate it.
Actually, that's... I don't...
It's pretty...
I don't think so.
I know, but it looks like Abraham has her by at least 5 votes. And the polls are closing. I feel like it's Abraham. The double elimination would be forever. Okay, go down. Who said this? This is an interesting argument. We might have some vote changes. Go back to the very bottom. Bailey says, who has more relatable story, Abraham or Rahab? The father of many nations are a little bit of a... I can't even read that. Oh my God, Bailey. What? You read that. I feel like I can't even read that. Oh my God. Oh, this is a family show, Bailey. Oh. Jackie Roberts, you cannot mail in your vote. We do not have Dominion voting machines here. Christine Keller,
Christina.
I think
that's what I thought. 'Cause I'm like,
Cinderella.
you know.
Okay, that's very good. All right, here's this. This is another good one. This is the 2 seed matchup. What are you laughing at?
Them.
Okay, 2 versus the 15. These are paired together because of making it easy. Here we go. And the other one is... What are you laughing at? Oh, man, it's getting... Oh, my goodness gracious. It's going down. Oh, Bailey, you just made everybody's night. All right, here we go. Number 2 seed. Adam and Steve, not to be confused with Adam and Steve, but Adam and Eve, and Samson. Well, Bailey has derailed it tonight, Kate. It's going down. Samson.
Adam and Eve.
Against the number 15 seed, Samson. Any debate... she said you're so precious. Oh, Leanne Doolin is starting off with a Samson. This is going to be interesting. Kathy is... Okay, wow.
I think everyone's upset.
I think we're going for an upset here. Oh, wow. Guys. Really? I'm actually shocked. Okay, Adam and Eve are making a comeback here. It's 5-2. 6-2. Oh, this 7-2. Oh, it's not looking good, Adam. 7-3. Oh my goodness, my gracious! Jared is coming wrong. Jared, the polls are closed. 8-3, 9-3. Samson is destroying. 9-4. Folks, we're not trying to have an upset, but 10-4. I'm actually shocked on this. My seating. 11-4. 12-4. 12-5.
Aw, hi, Mom.
Wow, 13-5. Okay, Samson's running away with it, folks. 14-6. 14-7. 15-7. Sorry, Adam and Eve is trying to mount a comeback. Oh, it's sealing the deal. 16-7. 17-7. All right, the polls are closing. Oh, thank you, Randy.
That's what I know.
There you go. There you go. Randy seals the deal. Jeff Smith is multiple voting. Jeff, your citizenship has been revoked for fraud. 1 vote. Oh my goodness, here we go. I'm going to have to call it. I can't believe it. But according to Randy, Adam and Eve, who messed it up for everybody, has moved to the bottom. Oh, God. The dead votes are not in. Oh. What is going on, y'all? Oh, my. This is derailing so fast. All right, Samson. You're going through, my brother. All right. Oh, this is getting good. We're going to go with the 3 seed. I got a good one here. The 3 versus the third. What are we? 3 versus 14. I got to make sure my bracket's correct here. Okay, folks, here we go. Next one is a good one. Here we go. The 3 seed Jacob versus the Hebrew boys, also known as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I've given up because I did not see the Samson thing coming. Oh, Karen Bickley.
No, Karen.
This is rough.
James might have thought exactly.
Oh, my goodness. All right, folks, we got Jacob versus the Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Jacob, all right, I feel like Jacob could take this one pretty easily. The double voting is like getting really wacky. Jacqueline Roberts, maybe you know what that is. It must be a glitch on our end. It's got to be a glitch because the Hebrew boys. Did I misspell it? Oh. No. Yes, it's true. But Jacob looks like is going to take it easily. I'm really surprised. I really need to go back and look at my brackets here. Adam and Eve got steamrolled here.
That's why, yeah.
Oh, the Hebrew boys made a little comeback, but Jacob takes the lead. Again, we're at 8-4, 9-4. 9-5. This could be, wait a minute, 9-5. 10-5. 10-6. 10-7. 10-8. 10-9.
So 10-10.
10-10. 10-10.
Oh, Jacqueline says she can't vote more than once.
Oh, the Hebrew boys come back. It's 11-12-10. Jacob.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, 13-11. Jacob is trailing by 2 here in the fourth quarter. 13-12. Tied up. Jacob tied it up, folks. Oh, 14-13. 15-13. 16-13. 17-13. Wow. Did you see this one coming?
I did not.
Are we voting for the underdog, or are we really thinking through these votes here? I think we're just voting. Are we really 17-13? Jeff Smith, you've already voted. You've been revoked. Your Texas license has been revoked. Wow.
Oh.
Marlinda says,
Hebrews.
it looks like they're, okay. Jeff, can't happen, buddy. Looks like your boy Jacob's going down. I got to ask, though, seriously. I know we're having a little fun here tonight, but why is the Hebrew boys more relatable than Jacob? People relate to underdogs, they don't relate to heroes. I should have done no seedings.
Then you should put big boys with big boys and underdogs
I
with
know,
underdogs.
but I was trying to play it, but apparently I have crashed and burned here. But I'm curious because someone may be able to make a compelling argument.
Michelle says votes are too close. We demand a recount.
I have to say they were just normal people who had faith. Okay, I mean I can see that. I'm serious. I mean I wasn't trying to, but
no,
that's a good. That's what we're talking about, being relatable, because that's what we're trying to do at Antioch West. You know, we're talking about being. Okay, so you guys. I mean, all right. I like the fact we put thought into this.
I mean, it's true.
It is true. I mean,
went through.
But I think the point is, it is true. The fact of the relatability. Randy says they were dealing with insane peer pressure, handled it in a way we all would like to think we would. Now that's a great way of putting it, Randy. I love how you said that. Think they would. Yeah, face certain death.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. You're right. Okay, so it seems like we relate more to the 3 than we do Jacob because we can see.
So is that the main question? Is that how we're?
Yeah, like not just because if it's
that
yeah,
they're relatable.
what is the most relatable character to you today in our 21st century world? Not just on their significance.
Probably a lot of underdogs are going to win.
Okay, well, that's interesting. But it is right, because not that the big guys, your big boys, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, are not important. But sometimes we relate more to the smaller. Yes. And I think, not to get preachy, because that we're right at home, we don't do that. But I think it shows something. We're always trying to make the big splash, but it's the impact of things unseen that sometimes, for example, these boys, I don't think they were trying to make a statement that lasted for millennia, but that one decision has echoed here in 3,000 years later, whereas we would all think, well, Jacob is this mighty guy. We all want to be Jacob. But what if God calls us to be 3 Hebrew boys, and we say, well, we can't really, oh, that's not a big deal. That's only one. It was one event. One event. Oh my goodness.
Jared and Esteban.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, we're getting, oh my goodness. It's getting off the rails again.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I get it though. I like how you guys are thinking.
And also too, I mean, yeah, I agree with the majority on this one.
I like this because I liked hearing sort of the relatability. Now, this is the first time we introduced sort of a...
Jeff says I want to change my vote to the boys.
Okay, he changes it. And this one is probably the first one that we introduce a character that may not be fondly remembered, but has a significant role and relatability because of what he taught us.
This is going to be a landslide.
But Joseph versus Saul. But before you just throw poor Saul under the bus, there is some relatability with Saul, because I think Saul got sideways with some stuff. And even though we don't always want to admit it, there's some things we can relate to. But I believe, based off this, Joseph, because most of us feel like we come from the pit. So, I think we most likely relate to Joseph, because which Joseph? That's the Old Testament Joseph. Joseph from the pit. I think ultimately Joseph's story is unique because we can relate to his struggle. Coming from the pit. Yeah, this is going to be easy. I'm going to close the voting.
See, that's what I said.
I'm going to call this just like, I'm going to call this like they do on election night when there's 2% in. We're going to go ahead and give the, why is Saul here? Well, because Saul, okay.
I'm telling you,
Joseph could be his 4th seed. Okay, folks, this is harder than I realized. There's a lot of, yes, we're going to get a Final Four participant tonight. That's why we're trying to get moving. So we're moving this. We're going to close it. Okay, here we go. Oh, what are we on? The 5th seed? Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
5th seed. We're just going to put their nicknames on here. Dan and the 12. I think we may not be able to get there tonight. This could be a 17-week bracket. Dan versus Deb. Dan versus Deb. Daniel versus Deborah. This is actually a pretty even matchup. I'm actually proud of myself for this one. I don't think this is quite the shoe-in, so we may have to count the votes on this one. Daniel in the lion's den, Deborah the prophetess, the judge, the first all-woman participant in the bracket. Don't let that sway you. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. All the women are younger.
Deb.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, 5. 5 to 1. 6 1. I should have seen this one coming. 6 to 1. 7 to 1. Apparently it's not as close. Come on, Daniel has 7 to 2. There's some significance. 7 to 3. 7 to 4. 8 to 4. 8 to 5, 8 to 6, 8 to 7. Oh, I like it. Now we're getting to it. 8 to 7. Jeff, 9 to 8, 9 to 9. Oh, this is good. Oh, it is hard. See, 9 to 9. 10 to 9, Daniel takes a slight lead.
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait.
Bailey says Deborah.
Okay, so
but then
10 to 10, 11 to 10, 12 to 10, 13 to 10, 13 to 11. Daniel with a 2-point lead.
12, no.
Okay.
Angela Fowler.
Okay, 13 to 12, 14 to 12, 15 to 12, 16 to 12. In the fourth quarter, 16-13.
Okay, you're not counting right. It's not 16-13.
So
You lost
16-14. I think Daniel has a slight lead. Okay, Karen votes now for Deborah.
I know, Karen, where have you been? Come on, Karen.
This is for Esteban. Oh, man. You've already voted, Jeff. Daniel. I'm going to call Daniel has a slight advantage here by a couple of votes. There were a few more votes to Daniel than Deborah. The committee has spoken. That was the toughest one. I think it was hard because I agree with you. Deborah's story is amazing.
But there are many stories, I'm sorry, like that.
But Daniel is just so strong. You have so much about Daniel's life, the prophetic, the speaking of the end times, the Daniel the lion's den. There's so much there. But
thank you, Karen.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh man, Daniel ekes through. Oh, Danny boy got through there. All right. This was interesting.
See, I'm there with you, Randy. And Laurie, I keep seeing you popping up, but you're not voting. So I think maybe her name's just kind of scrolling through.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to throw a monkey wrench with this guy. And the 11 seed.
Okay.
Spell it.
Mm-hmm.
6 is Judah versus Isaiah. Now, before you vote, here's why both of these are on here. Judah became the tribe by which Jesus was born through, the tribe of Judah. Obviously, Judah means praise. But Isaiah is extremely powerful in his book, a lot of book, because a lot of his, we have preached and read out of Isaiah 1,000 times. So here we go. 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1 Isaiah. 3 to 1 Isaiah. I know, Joe. I'm so nervous at misspelling is 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6. Oh wow. Okay. Well, maybe poor Judah needs some more praise.
That's what I was thinking.
7 to 1.
I was gonna say, I think Isaiah
Okay.
this one.
Wow. This could get quick. Well, here we go. Actually, here's a good one. Since we're debating this one so fast, we have a minute. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's 8:15.
Yeah,
this is never going to happen.
Past the 40 minutes.
We're way past it. I will have to say, real quick, as a bonus question, because it looks like Isaiah's landing on the side. What's your favorite scripture in Isaiah? So many you can choose from. Probably one of the best, you got to go with Isaiah 9 and 6. Unto us a child is born, unto us. But you got Isaiah 51. You got so many in Isaiah that you can choose from. So the question is...
Oh, Ari!
What's up,
Hi.
Ari? All right, real quick. What is... This is actually a lot more intricate and fun than I thought it was going to be. We have 2 more, and we might have to stop tonight and finish this next week. It looks like this is going to take... What's your favorite scripture in Isaiah? Okay, Randy. He did deserve it. He was a massive part, but apparently Isaiah just got steamrolled. All right. See, I get so... Jared's going with that. So good. born our griefs, carried our sorrows, we were esteemed, stricken, smitten, afflicted.
Yes, I think it was 61.
By his
Johnny.
stripes we are. I mean, this is good stuff, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So good. I don't think you can go wrong with picking out a scripture in Isaiah. It just was a fun little thing in all this. All right, here we go. Here's another good one. This is a very...
Which one is that? Is that...
And even though this guy crashed and burned, he is responsible for 2 books in the Bible that have a lot of wisdom in them.
Yeah, but because of her, we have Absalom. I mean, not Ishmael.
Oh, Kate just threw it down. 7 seed is Sarah, 10 seed is Solomon, not to be accused with Salmon or Salmon, Solomon. The case for both of these is, although Kate threw it down because of Sarah, we have Ishmael, so
Yeah.
strike
I'm
against
still fighting that
Sarah.
today.
Oh man, poor Sarah. But she did give us the promise.
No, I know, and more than likely Sarah will
2
probably
to,
win.
although Solomon's 3 to 1.
Oh, okay.
4 to 1. 5 to 1. 6. Okay, I have to wonder though. This is a guy who crashed and burned, and he's like 8 to 1, 8 to 2, 9 to 2. Wow. 9 to 3.
I wish she would have just done it a little.
9 to 4.
I don't know. I would.
10 to 4. 10 to 4 so far, Solomon. 10 to 5, Sarah's bridal. 10 to 6. Oh, Jacqueline Roberts.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, Jacqueline. Yeah.
11 to 6. Wow, you guys are just. Wow, he's relatable.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my goodness.
Sister Cheryl, I agree. That
Yeah.
bugged me about her.
This is hilarious. 2 to 9. Solomon.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested because what's interesting about the story of Solomon is he had great wisdom, but train wrecked in the end. Sarah, obviously, she had her husband sleep with another woman and ended up birthing Ishmael, but she did bring Isaac into the picture, and she was. So I was actually surprised on that one. But, well, yeah, I guess. Kate did. It was after that, Brian. You couldn't really go anywhere. It was it. Forget relatability. Ouch. In the end. But I guess my problem with here's my issue with it. And I agree with you guys. However, Sarah set it up, but Abraham was dumb enough to go along with the plan.
But I'm sorry, we are, if you look at the Bible of Adam and Eve, we're your aid, we're supposed to help and lead you and guide you. And I'm sorry, I mean, she messed up her part big time and set him up. Sorry.
Wow. I gotta admit, okay, well. All right, 8-9 matchup, and I think this might be the only one we'll be able to get in tonight. Oh, maybe we've got a little more time. Apparently
Wow.
we're not.
I feel strongly about that. I need to talk to you.
We're uncovering some things.
Good.
Oh, man. He's a man. Wow. We're uncovering some deep things tonight. I write it home. We all need to lift our hands right now and turn it over to Jesus. My goodness. Who would have known that the dumb Bible character tournament would be uncovering? Jesus will use anything to uncover. Wow. Whoa. Where did this come from? I know you're going to think this is self-serving, but I have a point to make about this character.
It's honestly, I think this is going to be another easy one.
Really?
Yeah.
There?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but Solomon gave us Rehoboam. Okay, you guys are making your point. Job versus Joel, and it's not because it's my name. Joel is a very significant because of the prophetic parts in Joel chapter 2 that ended up playing into the day of Pentecost and being quoted by Peter on the day of Pentecost. That's why I put him in here. But Job obviously is probably the most relatable character in the entire Bible at this point.
Job would be for me.
No, it's okay. I get it. I know it's. Feel free to. I get it because we talk about relatability. It's hard to relate to Joel, but Job. Okay, I feel like this is going to be quick. Let's go ahead and. I don't really feel like this is going to take a while. All right, now we're into the next round. Looks like that one's going to be easy. Job is going to win.
Yes, not Joel Wright, correct.
Not Joel Wright, yes. Yes, sorry. I just missed
Job,
that.
you just can't,
All right.
Job is just...
Okay, now we're going to get good. It's getting good. This is going to get, you thought this was hard. You're going to have to help me count. Because we have the... Now we're getting into an actual, real, live...
Michelle, we're still on Sarah. Sarah's like, Michelle says, Sarah was apparently the prettiest woman. No.
All right, here we go. We're on to the next round because Job crushed it. All right, here we go. Now let's get into the next round. Abraham versus Job. Remember the criteria. Which one is more relatable? Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Thanks. All right. Which one is more relatable? Oh my goodness. All right, man. Thank you, Michelle. At least you made it worthwhile me putting it in there. Which one of these? Abraham versus Job, most relatable character. All right, 1-1.
Job.
2-1. What's your vote, Kate?
Job.
4-1 with Kate's vote. 5-1. This is round 2, yes. 6-1, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2, 10-2. What's the matter?
It's hailing out.
Oh, really? Sorry, I got a little hail going on outside.
Wow.
It's causing a little... Okay, wow, Job crushed this one. Job is a dark horse to take the whole bracket. He destroyed poor Abraham, the father of all believers.
Yeah, but come on.
I know, when you put it in relatability,
Joe says 8.
wow. When you put it in relatability, it changes the whole game. Because I think today, when you're reading scripture and you're trying to walk with Jesus and you're reading scripture, we get so much into theology, we forget to relate to the fact that these scriptures are real and alive and are talking about real people. So today, this whole thing was about not just taking the most significant character, because you're going to do that, Jesus wins every time. But who do you relate? Who speaks to you? And yes, from a theological standpoint, Abraham, the father of all believers. But from an everyday life on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, when you're going through it, you can pull more from Job's story than Abraham.
The Lord has definitely used Job.
This is cool. I like this. It's actually interesting. I like doing this. Especially, this is kind of like research as a pastor. I kind of enjoy this. So, all right, here we go. Moving on to the 2 seed. This was the upset in the bottom of the bracket that led to the matchup of, I'm going to remove the numbers now. So it's just going to get, here we go. I don't think these are going to be, well, maybe they are.
No.
Tough. Okay. All right, here we go. People relate to suffering. I agree with you, Jared, 100%. 100%. All right, here we go. Samson and Solomon. Now, you guys made some very compelling arguments about both of these characters the last time they faced off against their original opponents. But now, based off this, Samson or Solomon? Remember, we're talking about relatability. So who do you relate more when you read their story? Who do you relate more? Solomon. You got a Solomon?
No, I see.
Say it, so 1-1. 2-1, Samson. 3-1, Samson. 4-1, Samson. 4-2, sorry, Samson. Both had women problems, that's for sure. 4-3. 5-3. 6-3. 6-4. 7-4.
It's okay.
8-4. Sorry, 9-4.
Give me a second.
Yeah, 10-4. 10-5. 11-5. 12-5. 13-5. Wow. 13-6. 13-6. Samson has got a strong 14. Samson looks like he's going to finish it off. He wore skinny jeans. Okay, it looks like Sam. Now, here's the question. Now that we're doing this, let's just finish strongly. We got a minute here. Looks like we're not going to end. Just curious, why is Samson relatable? Because someone made this, I think, Kathy, you said it. He had superhuman strength, so we don't relate to his strength, but what do we relate to the fact that he fell, but yet found a way back? Is that what makes him relatable? What makes Samson relatable in 2021? I'm curious. What makes him relatable? Someone give me, because you guys have come up with some really interesting takes on this. And I'm curious at what makes it. See, I like, all right. Jackie Roberts says he fell but came back stronger. All right, I like to say, okay, see? Randy can relate to strength. You go, Randy. So I like that. So we relate to him because he fell but finished strong, repented. Okay. And Solomon didn't. Failure and recovery. So Jared made two very good points. We can relate to Job because we relate to suffering, and we can relate to Samson because we can relate to failure and recovery. Or maybe failure and the desire to recover as well as he did. So it's interesting. I like this.
So who won?
Samson won by pretty easily.
Figured, yeah.
All right, two more real quick, and then we'll call it a night, and we'll do the final four of this bracket next week to start off with. Because this is actually really... That's a very good point, Christine. I love that. Actually, really good. Very good. I like that. His story does mimic in a lot of ways the prodigal son. This is good, guys. I really enjoy this. I know it's not typical right-at-home fodder, but it's actually very interesting. This is like a social experiment in some ways. See, okay, so it's the sort of that age-old question of falling and getting back up again. All right, this is actually a tough one, I feel like.
No.
Really? Okay.
Personally, for me, it's not, but
I think this is, yes. Okay, here we go. Relatability, Bible character challenge, Joseph and Daniel.
Joseph.
Kate says Joseph. Hands down for her.
Hands down.
And this is coming from the woman who threw Sarah under the bus right away and had
did.
no chance. She got steamrolled quickly. Joe versus Dan here. Not to be confused with Joe Bickley and Dan Trombley, but Joseph versus Daniel in relatability. So it's going to be Joseph again, because I think we can relate to that. We've struck a nerve here. So we're striking a nerve, although, okay, Bailey. Bailey says Daniel. But her dad slams the door on that, Joseph. 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2, 10-2. Wow. Looks like a quick one here, folks. 10-3. 11. I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to, this is not the venue for this, but I want to tell somebody something that just struck me. Here.
Joe, he said, what are you doing?
So we killed it here,
oh,
Joseph.
Both of the Bickley girls.
Let me tell you, and this is not normally a right-at-home thing, but let me encourage somebody here for a second, because this is interesting. We're desiring to relate to people and bring them closer to Jesus Christ, right? We all want to be relatable. We all want to relate to people around us so that we can introduce them to Jesus, right? But we all don't want to go through things that make us relatable. But yet we're looking at some monsters of theology getting crushed by people who went through things because it makes it relatable. So when you're wondering why is God taking you through so much, maybe he's making you relatable to the people around you. I know we don't want to hear that, and you're probably going to turn me off. Look, the number's already going down. We can't hear this. This is right at home. This ain't that. But think about this. We're seeing things that from a theological, from a heavenly realm. I mean, Abraham would have won hands down. This guy is the father of all believers. But when it comes to you and I in our daily life, we relate more to what strikes at us. So when we're going through things and we're wondering, God,
I guess the question, but I would ask this not to cut you off, but I don't know if I can. I mean, obviously, yes, for someone like me, I would want to be relatable. Do people want to be relatable?
I don't think we want to be relatable.
Look at people who can relate to us, but do we want to be relatable to others?
Right. I think at the
because obviously, I would say yes, but I don't know if, I mean, because in order to be relatable to others, you have to go through.
Well, here's my answer to that. If you want to be like Jesus, then you've got to want to be relatable.
Absolutely.
So, I think ultimately, if you want to be like Jesus, then your desire should be relatable, and therefore, we find that the things that we're avoiding are the things that God's actually trying to use to make us relatable.
Oh, absolutely. But you said that as a blanket statement.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I don't know if everybody would agree with that.
No, I get what you're saying, and I don't think we all volunteer for it. But what's really cool about this tonight, and it will get even better as we get into some other famous characters next week, and that is sort of this idea that I know this, time out, I just got to do it. I know this is not, just forgive me. We are trying to follow Jesus. But what's amazing that this is showing is that ultimately, for all of us, what God's doing in our life sometimes is bigger than what we can see, because you can't see that some of these people knew how significant their story would be so far in the future. And I think what this is showing us, we chase the bright lights, but God's chasing the impact. And I think that's ultimately what's really cool about this, is to see this. So last one for tonight, we got the Hebrew boys versus Isaiah.
Yeah.
So what's your vote there, Kate? Because you guys crushed it on your argument for the Hebrew boys, and based off that, I'd say
Isaiah for me.
Isaiah's phenomenal. We just said there's so much about his story and his book that it can relate to, because Jared quoted the scripture, by his stripes we're healed. But Hebrew boys, I think so many of you made such a compelling argument. 3-1 here so far. 4-1. 5-1. 6-1. 7-1. 8-1. Wow. So there you go.
I was gonna say, the boys
8-1.
won it.
9-1. So again, 9-2. 9-3. Isaiah with a little bit of comeback.
Yeah.
All right. 11-3. I think what also shows me, just to kind of give you one final. Oh, Skip and Cindy, what's going on?
Oh,
good to see you guys.
Yes, it is good to see
Isaiah
you.
tried to make a comeback, but here is the point I think we are all learning tonight is we chase theology, but God is trying to chase relationship. And relationship is built with experience and relatability. We all want to know more about the depth of God. Where did God come from? What is the great mystery of God? But yet we see the true essence of this is this. I mean, this is inspiring to me in some ways.
It's encouraging.
It's very encouraging because now it goes, wait a minute, maybe there is maybe I can have impact because look what these people went through and the impact they're having on you and I so far in advance. And I mean, we're in this modern world, but yet their story so speaks to us today. So we're way out of time. My apologies. But
this was fun.
We're halfway through that bracket. Next week we'll start off with Joe versus Joseph. Oh yes,
no,
so
you
good.
Can't tell them.
They know what it is if they're paying attention.
No, you gotta wait.
And the boys versus.
You gotta wait.
And then next week, if we have time, we got a whole new bracket with some stuff that will be good.
Yes. But
So,
we will be back next week.
Yes, we're going to finish this once and for all. But I know it's maybe not some of your cup of tea, but I think to me this is a really cool experiment to kind of. It could be, Joe. Could be.
Actually,
the boys
Bailey,
could be.
That's really true.
What's that?
What Bailey says.
Okay, Bailey's dropping the mic here at the end. Bailey, that's the comment of the night. Very nice. Let's give Bailey a thumbs up on that one. Can we give Bailey a thumbs up? I have no idea how to do that.
No, you said here.
Oh, like her comment. That's very good. Interesting that what preachers focus on, but theology. But really, that's not what's the most important. Not saying we don't need the theology too, but very good, Bailey. I must say that was extremely. What's up, Lawrence Sproul? Thank you for jumping on for the last minute here. This has been interesting. This is sort of like the ultimate social experiment when it comes to biblical characters. So we will, yeah, it's true, Bailey. You did come back because it was strong. It got off the rails quickly here. But anyways, all right. Next week, we'll keep rolling on this. Apparently, this is going to take a while. More time than I thought it was. I thought this would be really quickly.
This is good and this is interesting.
But this is actually more in depth than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be kind of goofy. But actually, it's very encouraging and inspiring.
It's very encouraging.
So, anyways, we're having fun. We're enjoying it. We're here next Sunday night, 7:30. We're going to continue this and else see what else we come up with. But this is good. We're actually kind of exploring some interesting perspectives. But I don't think I can preach much more on Song of Solomon. I'll let that be. Although the bishop did an amazing series about governing the eyes and used a lot of Song of Solomon. So it is in there. You can use it. Anyways, God bless you. Love you. Be safe. Have a great week. We'll be back next week. We try to keep it short, but you guys were
Hey, this was great though. This was awesome.
It was awesome. So we're out of here. See you next week.
See you next week.
Take care.